I want to quickly, before this video begin, I want to give you guys an apology for not uploading, and I want to say also that this channel is going back on track to a weekly upload schedule. So expect videos every single week of any kind, and I plan on keeping this channel back on track for quite a while. I might make a video about an hour after this video comes out explaining why I haven't been uploading. But just long story short, school, family problems, and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, I might cover it, I might not. But today's video is me focused on V's trailer or the Game Awards trailer for Devil May Cry 5. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you guys didn't enjoy the video, leave a dislike. Really up to you. Freedom of speech. Leave a comment saying how I can improve or what the best part of the video was. And subscribe if you want to see content weekly just like this, or hopefully as high as quality. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video, shall we?
It has begun.
So, for what we hear so far from Urizen or Urizen, and how we know his name, even though Capcom, I don't think, have officially announced it, is from that video that shall not be named has also created a strike on my channel. So yeah, we're not going to talk about that video. But Urizen is the name of the new Demon King. Hopefully I did not get copyright striked for saying that he's the new Demon King, since it came from a leak. Hopefully. But just remember that his name is Urizen. I don't think it's Urizen. A lot of people call it Urizen, but I think it's Urizen. But for what we hear from his voice, he doesn't sound like the type of demon that would kick your ass. Of course, he can. He kicked Nero's, Lady's, Trish's, and Dante's, which is saying a lot. But I think from his voice, we can tell that he is one of those demons that rather mess around with your head rather than just kind of be like, okay, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. But yeah, let's continue.
I will show you your worst nightmares.
So this is a theory that the rebellion is broken. Of course, I'm not one of those people who are like, you're fucking wrong. I'm not like that. I'm one of those people who are like, okay, you have a valid point. That could be true. I might be right. You might be right. Let's agree to disagree. But Rebellion, I feel like, wasn't shattered. It's just my personal opinion. I feel like what broke off was a devil trigger, like the devil trigger kind of like breaking off of him. But still, there is some silver or some grayish parts that make me feel like Rebellion has been shattered. So I'm kind of on the fence for it. The same exact thing with Nero having a devil trigger. I'm on the fence. So if Nero does have a devil trigger, I feel like it will be angelic. Like a certain YouTuber I will link in the description, who is a lot better than me in every single way, upload schedule, quality, and face. But he's made quite a few videos talking about Nero and his devil trigger. But let's go back to Rebellion. Rebellion is most likely shattered. I don't want to believe it. I don't like it. But it's most likely broken. But let's continue on with the trailer.
I will give you despair and death.
Okay, that was a lot there. So I'm going to go on ahead and slow it down and show you guys that I'm not going to do any type of commentary. I'm just going to slow down the little clip as slow as I can get it. I'm not going to make it too slow so it's like a minute long, but I'll try to make it as slow as I can make it.
Alright, time to kick some ass.
So I'm just saying this right now, we're not getting really anything new for Nero, so I might cut to specific parts in the trailer rather than going every single minute and then every now and then I'll stop the trailer then talk about it rather than just cutting. So for Nero's portion, I'm mainly going to be cutting. Same with Dante, but V's, I'm going to show the entire part of that trailer. But I plan on cutting Dante's and Nero's. Just keep that in mind. If it looks really weird, just go to the original trailer and you'll see where I cut it.
to kick demon ass.
So right here is probably a boss. I've heard a lot of people say it's going to be a mini boss or a reoccurring enemy. I don't really believe that. It looks way too big to be a normal enemy. But I have no idea how Nier's gonna come across it. It looks completely random. It looks like Capcom just put a hat on a table, put a ton of things like demon, chicken, I don't know, some random things inside there, and managed to get demon giant chicken somehow. I don't know how they managed to make this up. Capcom is like, oh my god, the amount of creativity they have, especially if they can make something like this, is unbelievable. But let's continue on with the trailer.
I think we should split into 2 groups and cover more ground. Good idea. Okay, Shakespeare. Just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick, cause killing them ain't my shit.
So, right here, we hear a lot of things. Some people are confused where this takes place. It takes place right after Dante's trailer. So, I think along the lines of he who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written, I believe, straight after that, this bird would come out of nowhere. And I know I'm not the only one, but I hear Virgil in this bird. It screams Papa Virgil, okay? But it just seems weird to me. The way he talks doesn't sound like Virgil. It feels like the way that V talks is Virgil, but the bird has the voice of Virgil. So I feel like, I don't know if Capcom accidentally mixed that up or something, or somehow they shifted the way they talk. I don't know how that could happen. But he says, me and you like to exist. So maybe he needs to kill this demons in order to sustain whatever form he's in. So maybe Virgil, because in a video that shall not be named, he says he's running out of time. So maybe he needs to kill demons in order to sustain an actual form in our realm. That could be the truth. I'm not sure. It's all just speculation at this point. Any truth could be true. For all I know, this could be Banjo-Kazooie inside this bird, and we just don't even know, and they're bamboozling us. Who knows? But I definitely feel like this will be Virgil. Some people were theorizing that when the leak was going around, but I do feel like this is Virgil, for sure. The bird is Virgil. It just sounds just like him. I just can't get out of my head that it sounds like Virgil. But let's continue on with the trailer, shall we?
Go!
Okay, I'm slowly starting to believe this guy's Virgil, or somehow Virgil and V somehow switched bodies. Because for some reason, he just summoned canes. And if you guys don't know Virgil, he's able to summon swords. And those swords look just like these. And they seem like they're going to have the same exact ability. Just please tell me he does not turn into a Devil May Cry 4 Virgil problem. Which, if you don't know what the Virgil problem in Devil May Cry 4 is just that Virgil's way too overpowered, and they just use the excuse, you can spend DT to have really overpowered attacks. I don't want that to be V's gameplay. And from what I see so far, V might be really slow in combat, or they could be using this for dramatic effect. But I hope to God they do not make him walk slowly all the time, even though it would be dramatic as hell. But it will disrupt the flow of the gameplay to make it very slow, especially if you're running around. And if they do end up making him walk very slow, they kind of have to make a smaller game level. So if they end up doing that, they have to make really small levels, which is really annoying. So yeah, let's continue on with the trailer.
What evil lurks, I must destroy.
So a lot of people are freaking out saying he's Virgil just because he has white hair. I don't really think it's a good point to say he has white hair, he must be Virgil. So this is probably going to be his Devil Trigger or something like it. It might be some other name. I don't know what they can call it. But this is going to be probably something like Devil Trigger. But he has white hair. We've only seen this in Sparta Blood. We've seen Sparta have white hair. We've seen Dante, Virgil, Nero. All of them had white hair. They still do have white hair. But we haven't seen if very powerful humans have white hair, or if just half-breeds between human and demons, or even angels and demons, or just angels and humans. We don't know if they have white hair too. Or we don't know if someone hits a certain amount of demonic power, human or not, they will have white hair. We don't know that. Or it could be if demons take the form of a human, they will have white hair, and their offspring will have white hair as well. I don't know if that'll be true. It could be. But I feel like this is not really something to kind of freak out about. It's just either a quick little nod to Virgil, or it could be able to tie up loose ends and explain why they have white hair or something like that. And that not only the Sparta bloodline can have white hair. But let's just continue on with the trailer. It's going to get kind of short from here because I'm trying to make sure this isn't a very long video. But let's continue on with the trailer.
V, why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
So, a lot of people are worried that we have seen Goliath and Cavalier being fought by Nero and V, which is Goliath, and Dante and V as Cavalier, even though we know definitively that they are dead. So don't worry, I feel like this is a free mode, and if you don't know what free mode is in other games like this, basically you can play character exclusive missions with different characters. They won't appear in the cutscenes any different, they might not even have cutscenes, but they most likely will have different interactions than other characters can. So I feel like this is either, and then B, of course, B, this is Bloody Palace, which is hinted at the end. Well, it isn't hinted at, it's told that it's there. That's going to be there about a month after the game comes out, which I feel like is kind of stupid, but I'm not going to complain because it's free. But it's just that it's probably just free mode. We don't need to overreact because we know for a fact these demons are dead, so there's no way they could bring them back, even though somehow they brought back bosses in Devil May Cry 4. But I hope they don't do that. They had this game in production for about 4 years, so I hope they not end up doing that. So let's continue on with the trailer. So, if you can notice it straight away, because I for sure as hell did, there is now going to be a new vocalist for Subhuman, which is amazing. There's no more underage allegations anymore. There is no horrible voices. There's just normal Devil May Cry. So yeah, another thing you will notice, or another thing you're looking at right now, is probably going to be the best thing in this game. This amazing face. If you do not have this as your Discord, YouTuber, or YouTube, or Xbox, or PS4 emblem, gamer pick, whatever you want to call it, logo, if you do not have that, you're not a true Devil May Cry fan. I'm calling myself not a true Devil May Cry fan. I might just change my YouTube picture just to keep this point. So yeah, let's continue on.
What? Does that mean you're going to?
I have a duty to see this through.
So you can tell that V right here has cracked skin. So of course people think this might be just scars. I highly doubt it. But this is probably going to be cracks, just like Papa Virgil. I will probably, actually no, we'll wait for that. So this could mean that he's connected to Virgil in almost every single way. Or this could mean that Virgil is the bird, and he is right saying killing demons could be the only way to sustain the form. And we don't see the bird at this moment. The bird could be summonable, or it could always be around him. But what we can tell here is that Virgil might be dead, who is the bird, and they could have lost its form and could have died. But V is technically stronger and all that, so he's able to kind of survive. But later on in the trailer, we will see him have even more cracked skin and the white hair, and it looks a ton like Virgil. But I will put Virgil, at least the Virgil we've seen in this game, right next to his face, and you can definitely tell they have very similar cracked skin. It could be that Virgil is in a further state of whatever this is, because Virgil's incredibly pale, and also has way more cracked skin than him, and his skin is way more like, his cracked parts of his skin isn't like more of a scar color, or more of a, what do you want to call it, color. It's more like a black or a purple. So it's kind of weird to say that. So I'll show you guys side by side right now. You can tell that they look very similar. So yeah, let's continue on with the trailer. So you probably didn't notice it in the heat of the moment, but we just saw some multiplayer gameplay. We just saw V and Nero comboing together. Of course, this could be just AI and specific missions that will happen, but I feel like it's definitely going to be multiplayer, because for me, I wish it still said it, but it did say 1 to 3 co-op multiplayer. So this could be Bloody Palace, it could be 1v1s, or 1v1v1s, whatever you want to call it, or it could just be missions that you can do with friends, and that if you didn't have friends, you would just have an AI, which I don't really like that idea, but I hope it's just like other missions that aren't included in the main story, like side missions, I guess you could say. But let's continue on the trailer. I'm not going to focus on multiplayer for the rest of this video.
What's happening now?
Get out of here! This is a bad move! No! You're just a waste!
So right here we are seeing the Majin Devil Trigger form, or it could be the perfect Devil Trigger form. Me personally, I think it's a mix between the two, but I am definitely not the first to talk about the Majin Devil Trigger form. The one that I have seen that made a huge impact is Joji Wi-Fi or something like that. I hate saying people's names because I'm so afraid I mispronounce it. But yeah, his link will be in the description. He makes amazing videos that are shorter than most of my videos, but usually they are making a lot of sense. He makes really good points, and he really hits where the people who do not believe in him hurts. So yeah, if you don't believe in him, it's alright. Just don't be so hostile. I'm trying to keep the trend that Devil May Cry community is very non-toxic, if you know what I mean. When we hear people theorize about certain things, we don't immediately say, you're a fucking idiot. We just say, okay, this is something I don't believe in, but you have your opinions. I stated multiple times in his comments that I don't really believe in some things, but if they are true, I do believe you'll be correct. But, yeah, this is definitely Majin Devil Trigger form. So this is the end of the video. If you guys did end up enjoying this video, go ahead and leave a like I said before, or subscribe, whatever you want to do. So yeah, I really just want to go to bed right now. It's like, I don't know. I have not gotten any sleep the past 2 days. So yeah, if I sound really out of it right now, that's probably why. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.